Ah, yes, sir. Leafs come away with the 6-3 victory over the Detroit Red Wings and are now 6-1 on the season. And as we've seen all year long, even though it's only been 7 games, the Leafs score a lot. And they score quick. One time, Leafs score 2 goals in 43 seconds. Next time, they score 2 goals in 40 seconds. And at one point, they have a 4-1 lead. And it slowly evaporates, making it a 4-2 game, then a 4-3 game. But the Leafs do something magical, as we'll touch, or not really magical, but they do something different. We'll talk about that as the video continues. Now, starting off, just a shade under 6 minutes into the game, Nazem Kadri busting down the left wing and just roofs it on Jimmy Howard. I mean, not a lot of room upstairs in the short side corner, but finds a way to roof it in there. Beautiful shot. His 4th of the season. Ron Hainsey grabs the assist. 1-0 Leafs. Now, it's funny. We go into this game and we're like, oh, Matthews is doing fantastic. Oh, Nylander's doing unbelievable. Things like that. But Nazem Kadri, with his goal and an assist in this game, have 8 points in 7 games. He's been great. And that's like, that, and he's a +5 as well. He's been fantastic there. And that's just great to see. Now, that was great to see there. Now, like I said, 43 seconds later, Morgan Rielly fires a puck on, friendly bounce off of Zach Hyman and into the net. His 3rd goal of the season. Rielly and Nylander grab assists on the play, and it is 2-0 Leafs. Zach Hyman, like I've been saying, we've been talking about all these crazy other guys, but Zach Hyman, with his goal and an assist today, have 5 points in 7 games. Zach Hyman, he's having a stellar year so far. It's still early. And then, 12 minutes in, McElhinney gets caught out of position. And Henrik Zetterberg wraps the puck around the net, but I understand it should have been in the total. It should have been 90 feet down the ice. But Connor Carrick just decided to lift it up and right into the Red Wings' hands, and then they came down and scored the goal. But not a good play by McElhinney, and it's 2-1. But that's okay. Leafs still got the lead, but it's only 2-1. And it makes me nervous because they had a 2-0 lead. It's now 2-1. Oh, God. However, 3 minutes later, Austin Matthews coming down that same left wing. And I don't know, it was beautiful. He kind of did a nice little small toe drag to get around the stick of the defender and just tucks it in short side, like around the blocker. There was like no room at all. At first, I'm like, how'd that get in the net? And then they showed the replay, and there was probably about that much. Okay, there's a puck that's probably about that big, but probably about that much room between the blocker and the net, and the post, I guess. And it finds a way to slide through there. Austin Matthews' 6th goal of the season. Zach Hyman grabs his assist on that goal. And the Leafs make it 3-1. Now, like I said, 40 seconds later, here comes, Connor Brown. And the whole spiel was JVR, Marner, and Bozak. That line was fantastic last year, but not so great defensively. Now we're seeing Marner on the 4th line. Here comes Connor Brown. And, Connor Brown has, again, had a very good start to his season. As, like I said, he scored his 3rd goal in this game. He's got 4 points in 7 games. He's been great, but we understand that the Leafs have been able to score a lot of goals, get a lot of points. That's just what happens when you score a ton of goals. And like I said, right there, it's a 4-1 Leaf lead. Now, you close out the first period. I think that was a big thing right there. But then Thomas Tatar scores, making it a 4-2 game. It's okay. It's all right. It's a 4-2 game. A minute and a half later, Jonathan Ericsson blasts one off the post and in. It's a 4-3 game. Please don't be doing this to me again. Us again, because we all feel the same pain. But about 4 minutes after that, Morgan Rielly at the point kind of floats one on. It finds its way through and into the back of the net. His 1st goal of the season. Bozak and Kadri grab assists on the play. Rielly with a 2-point game. He, as a defenseman, has 7 points in 7 games, a goal and 6 assists. Now, Riley last year, everyone was criticizing, oh, his offense hasn't been there. He was a minus 20-something or whatever it was, and things weren't looking good. But he was probably playing injured, because remember, he did get injured in that one Buffalo game. I was at that game. And he really never looked the same. And he came into the offseason, probably worked his rear end off, and then came into this year wanting to work on his offense, and clearly he did that. He was a -2 coming into this game, but he was a +2 in this game, making him even on the season. And when you're playing against the best players, that's not too shabby. Now, we go to the third period. Leafs got a 5-3 lead. Okay, it's a 2-goal lead, but you don't really know what you're going to see. The Leafs, we kind of had a feeling they weren't going to go for full-out offense in that third period, and they didn't really bottle up. They kind of shut them down, but didn't. I mean, yeah, the Red Wings had 15 shots to the Leafs 8, but they weren't huge quality chances, and McElhinney did a great job in that third period, kind of holding the fort down, as well as the guys, clearing out in front and making shots difficult for the Red Wings and things like that. And then with 3 minutes to go, they're like, we're going to pull the goaltender because we need 2 goals. And pretty much right as they do that, William Nylander gets on a break, fires it into the empty net, his second goal of the year. And again, like I've been saying, this is probably the third time I've said it in the video, well, guys had a good, good season so far. William Nylander now has 7 points in 7 games, 2 goals, 5 assists. He's had a stellar season as well. Austin Matthews grabs the assist there. We don't even need to look at his total because it's ridiculous. And Jake Gardiner grabs the secondary assist on that play, and the Leafs head to a 6-3 victory. I was really impressed with Borgman again. I was really impressed with Ron Hainsey today. There were a couple guys, Connor Carrick, he was okay in this game, but again, Hainsey and Borgman, I'm really liking them. Riley, especially with Hainsey back there, I really like that pairing up front. And McElhinney did a great job, 3 goals on 33 shots. Like I said, he didn't have a good first couple periods. He had an all right first period, getting some big saves to let the Leafs take the lead. Give up that weak one against Zetterberg, and a couple other goals went in the second period. But when it came to the third, when we needed him most, he shut the door and did a great job. And the Leafs win both games on the back-to-back. Doesn't happen often because it's difficult. But the Leafs got it done. And that's huge. All right? And so next up, the Leafs have now won 3 straight games after losing to the New Jersey Devils 6-3. I think it was 6-3 or 6-2 or something along those lines. I don't even care because it was a loss. The Leafs don't play till Saturday. They get a couple days off, a couple needed days off, as they've played quite a bit of hockey lately. And then they go to Ottawa to take on the Senators. That's going to be a heck of a game. Obviously, Erik Karlsson back for the Senators. And overall, Ottawa playing pretty well this year. First regulation loss of the season yesterday, Vancouver. They're 3-1-2 on the year. Almost guaranteed it's going to be Freddie Anderson and Craig Anderson in goal for the teams there. And Leaf fans, how about we outclass the Senator fans again? That's going to be nice. I love when that happens. I love when it's Go Leafs, Go chants in Ottawa or wherever you want to call it they're playing. It's Ottawa to me. All right, so you know what, guys? That is going to do it for this one. If you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys enjoyed this game, hit that like button. I do appreciate that. Hit the subscribe button if you guys have not already. Comment down below what you guys think of the game. I understand defensively there were times where the Leafs looked really shaky, but there were times where they didn't look too bad. So it's just kind of, this is still early. It's only 7 games into the year. Again, don't get too high because it's 6-1. Oh, we're going to, here we go, Stanley Cup, here we go. Look, it's 7 games into the year. We're happy. Every game we win, we get happy. That's great. But keep it on the down low. Take it game by game. Enjoy the games as they are, as we did for the Blue Jays. Enjoy the wins as they come. And just don't look too much into it. Don't start going scoreboard watching on Montreal lose tonight to LA or something like that. Like, the Leafs have to do their job, and they did tonight. That's all they got to do, all right? So, let me know what you guys thought of the game, the video, whatever you guys want to talk about. And we'll talk to you guys tomorrow, Raptors edition. 7:30 tip-off, 7:15 live stream start. Hope you guys can make it out to that. I hope to get a pretty good turnout in that game because it's obviously the first game of the season. And everyone's pumped up. And the Bulls got in a punching match in practice. And 2 guys, I think Mirotic and Portis are gone. So they're shorthanded. It might be a doozy for the Raptors. Hope you guys can make it. We'll also talk to you guys Leafs edition like we've been saying, Saturday, Leafs, Senators. The video will be uploaded a little bit later than the usual video, but it will be uploaded Saturday night. Got to make sure you guys know that for sure. All right, so we'll talk to you guys then, hoping for a 4th straight win. And obviously, it's fun to beat Ottawa of the Battle of Ontario. Oh, they always try to make that a big thing, but how will we win this one? We'll talk to you guys then.